Hello one and all, and welcome to qualifying for the Virtual Aussie Motorsports Super 2 Championship. We've got a decent sized grid for tonight's Super 2 series. We got a 150k race after qualifying here. Chook, he is on debut in the Commodore. We spoke about him quite a bit the other night. If you caught us then for Super 2 practice, oh, he's in the grass. He's on debut, Chook. Ryland, he topped last Thursday's session. He looks like he's going to be in form. Oh, we've had one in the fence. Eyeball. We've got a 5-car grid for tonight's 150k race. Tomorrow, you would have just seen. Qualifying in the top 5 shootout. NWR Apex off the front row alongside NWR Sabotage. Them two pulled off solid session there. We've got one in the grass up ahead, Chook. Henhouse Racing. Name of his team. Looks like he's holding a few guys up at the moment. I think Eyeball's going to back off in the 60 machine. Ryland he's playing smart. I think even the guys behind him, they're even going to check up a little bit. Oh, well, I guess there was no one behind him. Eyeball's backed off. Let's have a look at it in Septim. He came in contact with the fence on Thursday. He got undone a bit in his first couple laps. Seen him go into the lane and get some repairs done, so he could be a bit compromised with limited seat time. Oh, bit of a bobble there. Let's check in with Vando as well. The Wilson Security Ford Falcon. Oh, has he hit the fence already? He's off! He's off hard! He's chucked it into the tyre barrier to start the session. That is not great for Vando. So I don't know if he's had damage already though. Hence why he was coming into the lane. That left rear quarter panel there, that may tell the story. Currently it's Vando Knight on top. Not Vando. Ryland on top of the session at the moment after the outlaps there. Looking forward to tonight though for Super 2, which is making a debut for Virtual Aussie Motorsport. You'd recognise a couple of guys from Mango, like Ryland and Vando. We're just letting them head out here to get a bit more seat time under their belts, you know. Especially for tomorrow, it'll help them a heap. Tomorrow's going to be a very long day, you can catch it all here. And he's back out on track after having a very, very yucky outlap. He wouldn't be too impressed with that. Eyeball, let's see what he can do. He goes to the top. He tops the session there. Chook, he's gone to P2. Wow. He's gone up to P2. Inceptive's gone up to P2 now. He's across the line. He's gone out to P2. What a start to the session. It's Eyeball who's on top. Let's see if we can find what he's gone out and done. He's done a 2:14.2. Chook, he's at the top. I don't think that's right. 364 kilometres an hour. I think that's a bit out of whack. Vando, he's on a 2:17.2. And Ryland, he's on a... He hasn't started off great. He may run into a bit of traffic here. He's sending that Nissan Altima across the top. Let's see who can try and jag the first pole of the season. And of the series for Virtual Motorsport Super 2. And as far as the elbow, a bit slow there. He had to back out of it again. He's running out of laps at the moment. Chook on the way to the chase. Just under 300 clicks. There's your session leader up the road from him. Eyeball, a bit of a lock up at the Commodore. Inceptive's in behind him. He's locking up a bit. The Super 2, they'll join us in Rio for our Boost Mobile Gold Coast event. And I'm pretty sure they'll join us at Long Beach for our Super Loop, our Adelaide event. And Inceptive, he's gone to the top. He's topped the session here at the mountain. Ford, they've got a very good record in main game, and it's showed here. Oh, Chook, is he in trouble? No, he's got a bit of engine damage there, but the Henhouse Racing Car. Here's Ryland. He's trying to get... I know he's got a bit of time in him. Vando's gone to the top. What is this shit? This is absolute madness. Vando struck the front on an 11.9. Oh, you know what? Inceptive. He's on a 2.10, which is faster than that 2.11 from Vando. I'm guessing everyone's done dirty laps. Oh, he's in the fence there. You're going to have to pay an invoice, no? Engine damage is quite high there. Inceptive, he's coming around to end his lap. Can he take back provisional pole here in the mountain for the Bathurst 150? Eyeball's up ahead. What can Eyeball do? His position hasn't changed. What can Inceptive do? He stays P2. Vando holds on so far. Oh, we've lost someone from the set. Chook. But can Vando hold on to this pup? Will one of these guys have an answer for him? Ryland's gone up to P2. He's grabbed the front row. Inceptive is normally who you're joined by up in the booth. For the main series, but Ryland, can he respond? So, here comes Ryland. He's looking to try and put an end to this for Vando. I think Ibor's just, which he is. What can Ibor do? Can he respond? He stays P4 in T2. Can he hit the front? He goes to the provisional pole. He displaces. Pole position. Can Ryland go up? He goes up into provisional pole. What an end to the session. What an end to the session here. It's absolutely going off. He's been quickest all week so far, Ryland, for Super 2. He picked up practice 1. He's now on a 2:10.7. Oh, he's off a bit and he's into the wall. And then he said, I'm sure he would have escaped from that one. Oh my. I don't think that's his. That car would not be handling like as well as it is if he had that kind of damage. Inceptive, he's looking to respond. I don't know how long's left in the session. But we'll get a rough idea as to if the session's about to end. Start pulling over. There he comes Ibor. Can he respond? He's been a bit quiet for most of this session. He locks up a bit. Into Murray's corner. He's going to come to the line. Doesn't have to pay an invoice for that. He goes P2. What can Inceptive do? Inceptive, he goes down to P3. That's the end of the session, I'm pretty sure. Ibor and Ryland will knock out a Nissan front lockout. Yeah, get a front row lockout for Nissan. In Virtual Aussie Motorsport Super 2. Poor Vando, he was provisional pole for a good sum of that session. He just couldn't hold on to it in the end there. I'm sure he would have been hoping he would hold on to that. It was very unfortunate. But it's going to be a Nissan front row. Alright. So, that is not the order, but yeah. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back live again in a second for the Virtual Aussie Motorsport Super 2 Bathurst 150.